So BS, I had a really good donut this morning for breakfast.
Oh yeah? What kind was it?
It was a filled one with the chocolate covering.
That sounds really nice.
It was really good. Wait, are we on air?
This is the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 152. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth.
And Little C.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get the block party started.
Little C, you threw me off there.
You can't trust us with intro
No,
music.
you started talking during the new intro music, which was composed by John Derry 270. Check out his YouTube channel, Castlegate Studios, also known as CGS.
It was a good donut, though.
Was it a good donut?
It was a good. I left you one,
I
but
want
you
some
left
donuts.
for work right away.
Yeah, I didn't know those were for me today.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, that was somewhat planned.
Kind of.
Little C thought it'd be funny to talk over the intro music. I thought it was ridiculous.
Now you're the one that came up with the idea.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Anyways, it's been a fun week. It's been a busy week for me, that's for sure.
I've done absolutely nothing.
Well,
That's not
must be
true.
Nice.
But I've done nothing in Minecraft. Well, kind of. We'll get to that.
We'll get to what we're talking about. That's usually how we run this down. Let's talk about our segments. Let's just talk about that. In case somebody's new to the show and what we usually do.
So first off, you have the intro music.
We do. And
Abrupt-
usually we're not talking through it.
This is the second week with it, and we've already ruined it. Look
I know.
at that.
Thanks, Little C.
And then we have BS ranting about, hey, are you having a good week? Oh, yeah, yada yada, old man talk.
Yeah, just kind of back and forth. Get the show going.
And then we have the comments of the week,
Yes, we do.
which is the listeners talking about Minecraft.
Right, and you can submit those how?
Discord or
Discord is a good way to
contact at theblockpartymc.com.
do it. Yeah, absolutely.
I highly suggest if you can get on Discord to do it, because sometimes you can like bounce ideas off other people's comments and
Right.
really get a good conversation.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun there, I think. But I get it. Not everybody's qualified to be on Discord. They might be too young
Or just too old.
or too old to figure it out. That might be it too. So that's why we have the email. Again, contact at theblockpartymc.com. And by the way, you can check out our website, theblockpartymc.com.
What comes after comments of the week?
Oh, then it's our time to talk about Minecraft if we've been playing.
Which the past few shows we haven't had so
Hmm.
much to talk about.
Yeah, that's right. And then we kind of update everybody on our real life, what's been going on.
Again, if we have something
If
to talk about.
we have a life. Exactly.
And then we do the changelogs, the past week in Minecraft.
Right, exactly.
I guess
we
it should be
do
the past week of Minecraft.
past week of Minecraft.
Wow. Look
Man,
at this. We're just now
We're
realizing.
100 and how many? 152 episodes, I think, in, and we're just now figuring this out, Little C.
We're starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit. I
And
don't
then
know. I
after-
still struggle.
Then after BS's boring reading of
The changelogs.
changelogs, then we
They're
get
not boring.
to the list.
If you would actually listen to my changelogs, Little C, and comment while we're talking, we'd be more enjoyable. But he takes that time and usually takes a nap. That's how that works.
I was gonna say scroll r/Minecraft or something to try to figure out something to talk about, but okay.
Yeah, that might be it too. And then yes, we do listener questions, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And those again submitted on Discord.
And those are anything as long as it's family friendly.
Right, they don't have to be Minecraft related.
It could be microphone related.
Right, all
That's-
that kind of stuff.
And then after that is everyone's. This is the reason you
This
have
is
to
a bonus.
keep
Should we give this away though? If
Ooh.
they're a new listener,
Okay. All I'm
should we
gonna
give it
say,
away?
you have to listen to the end.
You do, because
have to.
that is most people's favorite part of the whole show.
It's a majority.
And I'm not saying skip through all this.
No, don't
do that,
skip the rest
because all that middle stuff's good too.
of it. Maybe the changelogs.
Hey now. And then we have our outro, of course, and then we're done. And by the way, we do record this usually live on Discord before it gets released.
Which right now we have a huge audience of two.
we do
This
have two.
Bearded Sloth fellow
Yeah,
and
I don't know who
Little
that
C.
is. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of losers to me.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Who let him in here?
Anyways, if you do happen to figure out what time we're recording, and it's kind of random.
It's very
like
random.
tonight, we're actually recording on a Friday night. Sometimes we do it Saturday afternoon. Sometimes you never know anymore. And my schedule's been changed the past couple months here. I changed careers, so Still trying to get used to all of that. All right. Anyways, let's rewind. Reverse. That's reverse.
That was a
not-
reverse.
Yeah. How would I make a rewind sound? I should see if I
don't know.
would have planned this out. I could have had a button for that.
What's the sound like a VHS player
But
makes?
it was a
Yeah.
on my end, of course, a fail.
So finally, that we're actually starting the show after we've lost all of our listeners from our ranting.
Right. And then we'll get going here.
Hello, two
All right.
listeners.
So it is.
Comments of the week.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. We only have one comment. So really, it's comment of the week this
Oh,
week.
man.
I know.
We're messing up a lot.
We are messing up. Anyway, School Miner 123. I played Minecraft on my Chromebook on 1.5.2 after school when I was in 5th grade and currently. I'm working on recreating a house I made then in a current version. Oh, I see. I'm working on recreating a house I made then in a current version. It is in a swamp and the entrance is parkour from a tree in the water. Okay, that sounds cool so far. In the corner, there is a massive pile of crafting tables and a watchtower on top of the house. To the side is a mob farm that I couldn't finish in 1.5.2. Getting nostalgia. School Miner 123.
I'm sorry for that Chromebook. Chromebooks are not a very powerful computer
They're really not.
at all. They struggle to run Chrome.
So it's interesting. I'm in this whole like new IT world here with my new career. And it's interesting the cheapness of the machines they use.
Mm-hmm.
But then they
Reliability, though.
extravagant on other stuff.
Yep.
It's kind of weird to see, but you're buying hundreds and hundreds of these machines.
It depends on what company can sell in bulk with good warranties.
Well, that and what's going to function, right?
Yeah.
You don't need a fancy computer to do transactions, right?
I need a 4090 for school.
Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
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 Anyways, let's get back to the comment of the week here. Well, that kind of is, right?
Yeah.
Chromebook. 1.5.2. How long ago is that, Little C? Because obviously this is Java stuff and you lost me already. He's looking it up. Thanks, Google. Right? Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Our resident looker-upper.
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 That was the Redstone update.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a big one.
So that's when they brought in hoppers and stuff, right?
This was... I don't know. This was on released for Java Edition on May 2nd, 2013.
Wow.
And I
so you've
remember
been playing
getting
a long
it.
time.
When did it release for console? I don't know that.
So, School Miner, 2013, you said?
Yeah.
So that's 11 years?
Or it's whatever version his Chromebook could run, too.
Oh, that is
Newer
true.
versions
That
get more.
is true. Okay, yeah. So I don't know
could
how
be
old you
either.
are, School Miner. I'm guessing he's a Is he a miner?
No,
with
he's
an
a miner.
O, or he's with an E here. He's mining like Minecraft,
Well, I wonder where he got that idea. And he's in school,
right?
because he's
yeah.
school miner. Or does he
That-
mine schools?
That would be weird. Why would you do that? I don't know what you're talking about, Little Z.
I don't know either.
You could build a school in Minecraft. That could be fun. That
What
just
would
gave
you-
me an idea. Why don't we have a school in our town?
Who's
In
going to be the
Jericho.
teacher?
Well, definitely not me.
G-Bow.
Yeah,
He'll teach. He'll teach.
No, he's the class clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I don't know who would be the most teacherish as far as our crew. We have great members of Jericho SMB, and most of them have been with us for many, many, many years now, which is awesome. It's really
They
incredible
can't
to see.
leave.
Yeah, you're stuck now. You're in the Jericho cult, basically, right?
Yep.
We probably can't say that, but that's okay.
We probably can't say that, but that's okay. BS quotes.
That sounds like a BS quote. And if you don't know what we're talking about, BS is short for Bearded Sloth. None of that other funny business. We are family friendly here. So the way he described this base, I can visualize this perfectly just from his description. That is awesome. I wish more
Yeah.
people could do that. I can't do that. Not very well.
You can't.
No, not like
can't.
that.
You can't. What can't you do?
I
You
can't
can't-
describe something.
Oh, I thought you meant you
with this
can't
much
picture it.
this much detail. I can picture this because he left us enough detail.
Yeah.
But if I was to describe my base, which is kind of funny because I'm a podcaster and we don't do this on video.
We do that.
And I have to describe stuff, but I'm not that great at it. I think he did a great job here.
I wonder if he's
going to
recreate it in a mangrove swamp.
Ooh, yeah. Upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
With the froggies and all the mangrove roots and all that stuff. The murky water. I guess regular swamps have murky water too.
The firefly.
This is Java edition. Do you guys have murky water yet over on Java?
I don't know.
Did you guys ever get the better water here?
I have no idea.
Or are you guys still in the Stone Age of 1.5.2?
When I play Java, I play it with mods and shaders. Because that's what Java's good for.
So that's kind of sad that you have to play on this one version, but
I don't know if that's true or not.
In some ways, though, that would be kind of cool to never have to worry about all these updates and never have to worry about all this stuff, right?
I think that's what's cool about Java is you can just go back to
so
you figure out whatever version you started on, you go back and play it, and then huge nostalgia.
That is true. That is a bonus there, I guess. All right, well, thank you for that comment there, School Miner 123. Really appreciate it. Make sure you listeners get your comments in. Go do it right now. Stop. Just pause this. You can come back in just a few minutes. Go to our Discord. Well, go to our website if you're not on our Discord, theblockpartymc.com. There should be a button somewhere that says Discord. Click that. Should send you it. Should be the invite link, and that should take you to our Discord. Now, you do have to be, 13 plus to be on Discord, little C?
Yep.
All right. So if you're not 13 yet, no worries. We got you covered. Email. Get your parents to email us. Whatever it takes. Contact at theblockpartymc.com. All right. Got through that. Little C, it's our time to talk Minecraft. Are you ready to talk Minecraft? Do you have anything to talk about with Minecraft this week?
I did play a few minutes.
Oh my word. I about fell out of my chair there.
And all I did is build a small vacation home in a village.
A vacation home?
So let me describe this.
Okay, wait.
This is a Minecraft vacation home, and I have a genuine thing with it.
You don't play often enough to take a vacation.
I haven't been, feeling Minecraft, so what I did is I flew out to this village, put all of my stuff in a shulker box, and then into an ender chest, and basically started over.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
And then I just built a little house and stuff, and then once I kind of felt like I'm back into Minecraft, I just flew back and flew back.
But you still went back. I kind of like that idea.
I went back. And then
this is for all the people out there that might be on Jericho.
So whenever I get burnt out, I just will go out there and start over kind of thing. Basically,
because it happens every season, right? It kind of drops off after the first couple months of a brand new world. People kind of don't play as much, and they get burnt out. Go do that. Go start your own little area somewhere. We don't have to start a whole new world. And in fact, this season, we told you early on, this is going to be very long term. We're probably going to go more than the 1 year that we usually do. So I'm just putting that out there. I actually got a DM from one of our members, Little C, the other day. And he was asking, he's like, hey, how long before we reset this or, start over? And I asked him, I said, are you itching to start a new one or are you looking to start a long-term project? Guess which one it was?
Long-term project?
It was.
Yep.
Yes. So we are keeping this world for a very long time.
Because I got to finish mine sometime.
Right.
I'm never going to finish my base if we ever start over.
I know it. And this season, right, we're really focused on the players that have been with us for years. That is our goal. We have not been recruiting
and
new
if we
players.
get new people, we want people that are long-term.
Right. And we want you to stay and we have added new people this season. Don't get me wrong. And we're very happy with the new people we've added. But for the most part, they've either been referred or found us in a certain way, right? And joined us that way. And I'm really happy with the results of that. And I would say we have fewer people active all the time than we have in the past, but they're really dedicated to the world. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's cool, though, that you kind of found a little bit of motivation by, quote, starting over, right? So that's
a little
awesome.
bit of motivation.
Yeah,
but then I've been
cool.
playing another game, which I'll talk about in our real life stuff.
Right. And now I did not play Minecraft this week. I know, shocker. But I've been within the Minecraft world here. I've actually worked quite a bit on some add-on packs this week. Not our add-ons, but helping other server owners and stuff add them to their servers, basically, in their world. And there's actually one of these packs that I was helping with when we got the update, which we'll get to. There was an actual stable release on Bedrock Edition this week. When it released, it kind of reset their settings on the server, and it needs like special script permissions for this add-on. And I've never seen this before. So, but it like deleted it when the server updated. So we had to go back and add it again, which that was kind of odd, but it worked. And this add-on pack is really, really helpful for server owners out there. Little C, this thing you'll never believe. You can actually take this add-on, add it, and then any operator you have can run this command basically and see other people's inventory. It's basically an item you give yourself. It's like a stick, right?
I didn't
it's a
realize
special
that
stick.
kind of thing was possible in
And
Bedrock.
it brings up a nice UI, and you can type in their name, or you can just find them from a list, right? And you can look at their inventory. You can actually manipulate their inventory within that UI. Isn't that crazy?
That is, but I don't like that because then you'd see the bubbles.
You'd see the what?
The bubbles.
The bubbles. Oh, the secret bubbles, glitch bubbles that we don't talk about, that people seem to have all over the place in Jericho.
We don't talk about the bubbles.
The invisible bubbles.
Don't talk about the bubbles.
Yeah. So, there's some glitch or whatever where you guys can get.
I don't know if we can
actual
still get it.
bubbles.
I haven't tried it in the new update.
I don't know, but there's a lot floating around there.
I got a stack when I first found it.
Yeah, and anyways, so yeah, you can see stuff like that. Make sure there's no illegal items, right?
The bubbles.
Some god sword or something that somebody glitched in or whatever, right? You could see all that, and I find it very useful. Now, I don't usually use that kind of stuff because I'm based on trust, right? I hope that if we let you into Jericho, that we can trust you, right? There's an application process. We do vet new members and stuff. We don't let everybody in.
I'm amazed I got let in, honestly.
I'm amazed you did too. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, so that was kind of cool. I'm impressed with it. It did cause a little bit of lag, but not that bad. Not as much as you would think.
You should talk about the other add-on pack that you found.
I was getting there.
Yeah?
I am getting there. So there is... Okay, everybody knows about Foxy No Tails mob heads, right?
And if you're not a Bedrock player, then you know about Exuma Void's mob heads.
There you
on
go. It's
Hermitcraft.
based on that. He's had it around for a long time. He's stopped updating it, right? They've changed the way add-ons work, different coding differences, and he just doesn't have the time to dedicate to that, right? And I understand that. I get it. Totally no fault of his. But somebody else took it upon themselves and basically build a new pack from the ground up based kind of on Foxy's pack. And it is amazing.
It's better.
And it's updated. And it works great. And it is mob heads, and you can wear them, you can place them, and they're not entities, and it doesn't require experimental features.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're still not as good as what Java has yet.
Nope.
I don't know if they'll be able to recreate
and like
that
Foxy's that most people use, you can make them bigger and smaller. You can't do that.
Which I
You
like
can't-
because that seems weird to me.
Right. And you can't rotate them, right? Once they're placed or whatever, you can't rotate them around. So there are some downfalls to the pack. But overall, it's really good. And guess what? I don't know if I should announce this or not, but I'm planning on, as long as it gets through the testing phase, and I feel that it's good enough to get on, and I don't think it's too much of a pain to work with our other add-ons, I'm probably going to put it on Jericho SMP.
Ooh.
That'll draw some people back.
Because then everyone's going to try to collect them.
Collect them all.
I need to go back and because I was 100% on achievements.
And
and now
you're
I'm not because the new update. So I'll probably have to grind
You're gonna have
those.
to play. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm still doing behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say what the new pack was. That's kind of was my plan, but you kind of got it out of me, little C. What are
I
you
didn't
doing
mean
over
for
here?
you to talk about it for Jericho.
Yeah, but I am very happy with that pack so far in the testing I've done. Just checking it out and whatnot. So hopefully that I'll be able to get that done. Oh, Holy Bookworm, right? That's the other part of this Block Party Network. Do you know HolyBookworm, Little C?
I've heard of her.
Yeah, okay. So she does a show called The Noob Corner. Why would she call it The Noob Corner?
'Cause she's a noob.
Exactly. She's still a noob. She's pretty much been playing as long as us. And
Not as much.
Not as much, but since 2014, basically. But anyways, I was a guest and she interviewed me on the Noob Corner this past week.
What?
So if you haven't heard it yet, you got to go back. She asked really good questions. I hope I answered her questions, and maybe there's something you don't know about me that she asked. It was mostly Minecraft related, by the way.
Well, I knew you were a noob, but
yeah, so I'm kind of in between there.
No.
But anyways, I was on the Noob Corner, so you'll have to check that out. That was a lot of fun to do, actually. I think I could probably be a guest on any other show out there, as long as it's something I know a little bit about. Like
Joe
Minecraft.
Rogan, if you're listening, this guy wants to be on your show.
There you go. Yeah, I'll come down there. Man, his studio. Have you seen his studio?
Yeah.
That's not very family friendly. So don't go listen to him if you're not an adult. But yeah, he's a major podcaster, right? So probably the #1 podcaster out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally could do his show.
Well,
I feel
I don't know about
comfortable enough in front of a microphone that I think I could do that. I don't know what I talk about. But anyways, Little C over here, if you heard it in the microphone, he's just playing with stuff because he can't sit still. And he's making noises in the microphone. But anyways,
well, you shouldn't leave
that's
stuff on
enough
the desk
about
over
Minecraft
here.
talk.
Now it's time for real life talk.
Yay!
Woo.
IRL stuff. So if you can't tell, I'm still a little bit sick. My voice isn't 100%. I am feeling much, much better though, overall. I really am. My new job, been doing a lot of that, getting overtime, and they don't like giving me overtime, but it's just what the job takes, right? And I got a lot of traveling still with it and things like that. Pro tip though, because I'm working with like machines and stuff. I'm basically working at a credit union, but I'm the IT guy. So I might replace like receipt printers and stuff like that. Pro tip here, listen up. Make sure the power switch is on before saying the receipt printer is non-usable. Just saying.
Whoa.
Make sure the switch is on. Oh, and with that, when you finally figure that part out, and then you still don't know why it's coming on, make sure you plugged it back in too.
Whoa.
Yeah. That may or may not have happened to me this week. Just saying. Also, busy church week this week. We had music practice Wednesday night. I came directly home from work, went straight there. We were there for a good 3.5 hours, 4
Only
hours.
because we had to be there early, and then there was another practice.
And then another practice. And tomorrow, because we're recording this Friday, there's a memorial service we're helping with on the tech side. So that's taking a lot of time. I enjoy doing it. I'm glad I can serve in that way and everything. But man, it takes a lot of time. Little C, what you been up to?
So a lot of stuff with church tech and trying to just look into stuff and do stuff there. And also I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I talked about it a little bit last week, but I'm trying to platinum the game. And I'm getting
how are you doing with that?
75% of the normal game.
I thought you were going to say like 20%.
No, I'm doing pretty good. But I'm using for trophies that like aren't ones that I'd enjoy completely getting, like stuff, I'll just kind of look it up.
Yeah.
On like a trophy guide but like whatever, I don't really care because I enjoy the story more than anything.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing that.
That's what I like about games. I don't play for trophies or any of that.
I like doing the trophies though. I like getting
them. Yeah.
But I'm annoyed because I want to get 100% across the whole game.
Okay.
And we have the complete edition, so we have all the DLC and stuff. But there's one trophy that I don't think I can get. And that is New Game Plus on ultra hard difficulty, so you have to play through the whole game again. Okay, that's not a big deal.
Okay.
On the hardest difficulty in the game. I'm currently playing through on easy.
How long of a game is it?
I say I have about 30 hours without.
And you're about 75% done?
With just story.
Yeah.
I only have 2 more missions, but I've been doing all the side quests for trophies and stuff.
You think you could bump it up? I mean, you didn't even put it on normal?
No, I play on easy because it doesn't affect main game trophies.
Right.
So I was just getting all of those done.
Right. That's usually how
But I might go back to try that in ultra hard. It'd take me forever. And I think this would take, and I've been not cutting any cutscenes, not skipping anything like that. And I've been collecting all the things and doing everything. I think if I just played through the story on the easy difficulty right now, it would take me like 30 hours. So on hard difficulty, probably like 60.
Jeez.
I don't think it's worth it for the one trophy.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't do that.
I'll get the 99%.
That's awesome, though. I'm glad you did find other games and stuff.
Yeah.
The one thing I do kind of like completing randomly, what game? I do like doing that on Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about the only game I found where I really cared.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and redo Minecraft.
Yeah.
Get all the new ones. And plus, I might play on PlayStation just to get the trophies there. Because now I've got that fun of seeing a trophy and then seeing another trophy. It's really satisfying.
There you go. So have you confirmed that achievements are still on Jericho? Because I know this was a debate we've had.
But I will, once I go trophy hunting.
They should still be on.
But I'll test it because it should be PlayStation 2 for trophies. And I have a ton that I haven't because I haven't played on PlayStation in a long time.
Okay. There you go. All right. That sums up our past week in real life.
Now, the past week in Minecraft. All info. Or I guess the past week of Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. We're going to change it out.
All info from Minecraft.net.
Minecraft Bedrock 1.21.2. This was a stable release, which means it's an official, actual game release. Came out Tuesday, July. What is July?
I don't know.
I'm talking too fast here. Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. A new hotfix is now available to address some of the top issues that have been encountered since the 1.21 update. Not too many, actually. I think they did a pretty good job with this last major update. Features: added UI Manager class and UI Manager object to @Minecraft/server UI beta. Fixes: mob spawned by ominous trial spawners now drop items they picked up. Rare loot now has 80% chance of dropping instead of 20%. That's a big chance increase there. Go from 20 to 80%.
That's crazy.
That's
good thing
awesome,
I've
though.
waited to do trophies or achievements for the new update.
Right, yeah. So you should have way better luck now.
Yeah.
Fixed issue with trial spawners not ejecting loot in older worlds. I wonder if that was a problem with us.
I know people got the mace and stuff, so I don't know.
All right. It probably wasn't. Ours probably isn't old enough. I mean, we just started this season at the early of the beginning of the year there. All right, that's it for that update. So for being a bug fix and only the second one out, there's not much in there. That means they didn't have that many bugs to squash. That's a good sign for their update team. And then they kept going with our Minecraft Bedrock beta /preview 1.21.20.22. Came out the next day, Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. There's a lot on Realms here. The Realms invite links. We are making some changes to how Realms invite links work to make it easier than ever to invite your friends and to keep your realm safe from unwanted joiners. This is kind of a big deal. I read through this the other day. I like this. If I had a realm, I would be very appreciative of this. You can now create up to 5 invite links per realm. Invite links can be enabled or disabled at will or set to have an expiration date in the future. Invite links can be deleted entirely. Newly created invite links codes will be 15 characters long, which is increased from 11. Existing preview realms will keep their existing invite links, but all new preview realms will start with 0 invite links by default moving forward. Then they have bug fixes for realms, fixed issues with the realms button sticking around when it shouldn't or not showing up when it should, fixed a bug that locked players on an infinite loop after canceling the process of joining a recently claimed preview realm, fixed a bug where players with a freshly installed Minecraft needed to restart before being able to see realm stories. Speaking of realm stories now, cleaned up the disabled realm stories button interface on the pause screen when playing as a second user in split screen. All right, let's just sum up that realm stuff. Little C, were you paying attention on that one?
New realm stuff. There you go.
Well, the links, right? That's kind of
Yeah.
a big deal that you can turn them on or off and you can have 5 different links.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you could have one that's available only for maybe players that want to check it out for a day or something. And then you could turn that link back off or something.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I don't think it'd remove the person once they click the link, though.
Well, that might be it. Or maybe the first people that joined today in the next
Yeah.
hour or something, right? I mean, that could be fun. I can see a lot of uses for that. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. I thought that was kind of a good way to go with that. All right, there are additions in this beta preview. Added a game tip that informs players on touch devices that they are sneaking in order to avoid having new players stuck in crouch. Added some minor tip interruption improvements for existing game tips. Added one-way collidable tag that can be used to emulate the one-way collision of doors, trapdoors, and fence gates that don't push out a mob when inside their collision box. So that's talking about like if you're maybe the mob's basically sharing the space with a trapdoor or a door or something, it's not going to push them out the same way, right? Just one way, kind of the way the door is moving. That's how I took that anyways. All right, let's get to the changes here in this beta preview. Text to speech for UI now reads the how to play screens by hovering over, tapping on, or navigating to the respective headers and paragraphs. Some changes to sounds here. The rooted dirt block now has unique sounds to better match the Java edition. Copper Door's open sound is now pitched differently. A damaged anvil block may now spawn in trail ruins as it would in Java edition. Flattened anvil, quartz block, redstone, red sandstone, dirt, and sand. Mounts and vehicles are no longer given a slight velocity during a dismount. So I think that's when you get out of the stuff, right? It's not going to like move on you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what it was doing before.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll stop right at the edge of a cliff and then,
right.
Oh, there goes my horse.
Yeah, exactly. Smooth Quartz has had its destroy time adjusted to match Java edition. Pillar Quartz block has been renamed to Quartz Pillar. And now on to the fixes here. Trapdoors and fence gates no longer push players or mobs when activated by Redstone. Fixed an issue where screen narration would not describe how to accept a game invitation on Android and iOS. Fixed torch item icon being temporarily misplaced when transferring in between the inventory and the hotbar when quick moved. Fixed mob animations not playing when mobs were unloaded in split screen. Fixed an issue so that marketplace content is properly imported before you create or start a world. Legacy worlds no longer have chunks at the edge of the world that don't render. Fixed fog JSON validation to allow for max density height and zero density height values to range from -64 and 320. Fixed an issue where structure icons or other map decorations were not visible at map edges on maps with unlimited tracking, such as Trial Explorer maps. Bog no longer levitates when riding a boat, raft, or minecart. Rare loot now has 80% chance of dropping from ominous vaults, and much more. You definitely check out the changelogs for that. I do leave a link in our description that takes you to all the changelogs, basically. All right, that sums up the past week in Minecraft.
Now it's time for
listener questions.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm just having fun. All right, how are we going to do this?
Well, there's an audio one.
There's an audio one? What? We're going to have a bonus one. We have 3 questions today. Usually we only do 2 a week.
This is not. This is changing from a segment into an interrogation.
And spoiler alert here, there's actually 2 questions within this audio clip.
We've been scammed. There's 4.
Oh, man. All right, here. This comes from, well, I'll let him announce it with his own audio clip.
Hello, Bearded Sloth and Little C. This is John Derry 270 sending in an audio question. which I don't think is going to be MP3. I'm sorry, but this isn't actually being sent with a computer. It's being sent with a phone. But anyway, that's my nice transition into my next question. iOS or Android? And if Android, Samsung or anything else, I suppose. I don't know. I've dealt with both. I've had an iPhone, and right now I have a Samsung Galaxy A13. And personally, I love the Samsung Galaxy A13 with Android 13 much better than iOS, even though I did have the most recent version of iOS. And then for my second question, I just wanted to ask, is it okay if I send audio questions in through this? Or if you want me to do it the other way, which I sent in a different email, that is a professional quality. Just let me know. It will take me a little longer to go the other way because I have to record it with my professional microphone and then import it into my computer and such. And also let me know if that either one of these formats works because I don't have an MP3 recorder on hand. So, yeah, let me know. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Well, thank you for that question and that audio clip there, John Derry. Really appreciate that, by the way. And if you don't know, he's the one that made our intro music.
It's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Whoa.
Isn't that awesome?
This is crazy plot. This is a crazy plot right here. Character building moment.
I know. And by the way, I didn't mention it earlier. We do have a link to his YouTube channel. It will be in our description too. So make sure to check that out. To answer his question, Android or iOS? Apple. Which one you going for there, little C?
Android all the time. Always.
Absolutely. I agree. Absolutely. I think it's the better one. I think they do more with it. They don't lock you down. They let you enjoy your phone.
iOS hardware Apple hardware is really good for like 2 years ago.
Exactly. I think they're behind.
Yeah.
I think they master what they do.
But like there are things that they do really well.
Absolutely.
And there are Android phones that do it better. The problem is there's Android phones that are like $100. Those obviously aren't going to be as good as an Apple phone. But there's also $2,000 Android phones that are way better.
I agree. Absolutely. I think you can do a lot more with Android. There are horrible Android phones out there.
Yeah.
And I get that. But you can't dismiss all of Android because of those phones.
Which Android are you going with?
Okay, so I do like the Samsung lines, right? The
Samsung's
Galaxies and stuff. I've had those in the past. It's been a while. I've found Motorola. Love them.
They're pretty good. I like their flashlight feature. Their gestures with phone movement.
Yeah, you basically just shake it twice and it turns the flashlight on.
Super handy. It
It's
sounds like
really
a gimmick,
nice.
but it's really helpful.
No, I use it all the time, even in my new job. I have the Motorola Razor. I forget the number. Do you happen to know it?
Nope. But it's
Anyways, it's the flip
the fold,
phone, the fold phone,
but
right?
without the giant screen on the back. It's the other model.
Right, yeah. It has the little screen. I like that better. Less to scratch
Yep.
and everything, less to tap. But you can still see notifications. You can read your text right there on the outside of the phone.
Basically, it's just a smartwatch on the outside of your phone.
Yeah, exactly. And absolutely loving it. I didn't think I would like this, that it folds and I'm like, oh, it's going to wear out too fast. And no, I can't go back now. Love it. That is awesome. Where's that, Apple?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, come on. Android all the way.
I like Motorola. I also like the newer company Nothing. They've been doing some really cool stuff. I mean, it's nothing to see, but they've been doing some cool stuff, and they're kind of recreating Apple for Android.
Okay.
And like
just simplifying it,
betterfying it.
So like, ooh, I like that.
It's Apple with better fun gimmicks. So like the back of the phone that I really like from theirs has like whole LEDs and stuff on the back that like light up for different notifications.
Oh, it's got RGB. That's what you care about. Makes it go faster.
It's not RGB. It's just W.
I know. Or just W.
White.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, it's got that kind of thing, and like just they're doing something different. They're unique. They're changing stuff, and they've been doing really good budget, high-powered hardware. So I like that. I'm thinking of getting a Galaxy smartwatch, a Samsung Galaxy smartwatch, because even though I have a Motorola phone, I think that's the best smartwatch because most features still work.
Yeah, I like the smartwatches. I know a lot of people have them. In my new job, all the tech guys have them.
I have a dumb reason for wanting it. It's so I don't have to get my phone out of my pocket to skip songs on Spotify.
There you go. I
my
can
whole
pull my
reason.
phone out, but I don't have to like open it up.
Well, you don't have to do that with my phone either, but okay.
Well, yeah, your phone's just a regular phone.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. If you hand me your phone now,
He's gonna.
I try to break it in half, basically.
You're just gonna do a jury rig everything bin test.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, thank you. And as far as your other question, how to send it in?
Audio. That's my suggestion.
Yeah,
There you
this
go.
this worked. I will say that the quality's not the greatest. I actually did some tweaking to your audio to make it sound better. I did some editing there behind the scenes, but I can use it, and I turned it to MP3 anyways. So that didn't make a big deal there. So however you want to do it, it's fine with me. But I do appreciate those. I think they're fun.
Our next question comes from Froggies. What is your favorite thing about the old Minecraft?
Okay, do you guys remember the old lava texture?
Bedrock only, but yes.
Was it Bedrock only?
It was a Bedrock mobile. It was a mobile thing. Console
Okay.
edition didn't have it, and Java didn't have it.
No, we had it before. I know I had different lava texture back in the day.
Well, before the texture update, but
Oh, maybe that's
it
it.
wasn't the super ugly one that Bedrock had.
No, not that. I'm talking about the one before the texture update.
Okay, it wasn't that different.
Well, I like that better.
Okay.
So, but that in the cobblestone texture back in the day, I like that one too. Good stuff there, man. Nostalgic. Oh, and you remember the god apples, the notch apples?
Being
They-
able to
they
craft
were-
those and
Yeah, they were crafted with. They were basically like the way you craft golden apples now, but with 8 blocks of gold instead of ingots.
Yeah, that's too OP.
And they gave you super extra ability.
And when
Do you
we-
remember what they gave you? I don't remember offhand.
Well, you can still get them. They're still in the game.
Oh, yeah, you got to find them, though.
Yeah.
But you used to be able to craft them.
They give you 8 golden hearts extra,
Yeah, it's awesome.
and they give you absorption, regeneration,
And if you had a gold
fire
farm, man,
resistance.
you could just be super overpowered.
Well, we figured out how to duplicate any item in the game, so we had chestfuls of these.
Yeah, way back in the day. I don't do that anymore at all.
Well,
Promise
you
you.
can't, anyways.
There's other ways, but I still don't do it. So yeah, I'm just thinking back of all that stuff, right? I think it's just more nostalgia than anything, probably. Little Z, what's your favorite thing about old Minecraft?
Depends how you define old, because there are versions of Minecraft that I've played that are probably older than some of our listeners.
That is true. Wow, that is crazy.
But I like how simple it was and how you could pick up the game and about everything in it within a few weeks of playing. It was
That is
very
true.
nice. Now you pick up Minecraft and it's kind of my problem with Terraria feel. It's just so much stuff to
It's
learn.
just so a bit overwhelming,
Mhm.
right?
And since it's such an open world, no progression shown, no tutorial, no story, you can't really learn things. Like, it's not pointing you towards do this to learn it.
Right, exactly.
That's what I found with the game I'm playing now, which is like an RPG style, open world, story based.
I do think
it points you in the direction of learning things. Which
I do think Minecraft is trying to do that in different
they
ways.
are. I think they need to redo the Legacy Edition tutorial worlds.
I do like that.
'Cause
That was
that
the
is
best
a
way to do it.
Kind of
Just put it on the marketplace
Yeah.
for free.
make it so you
right.
just get it
Yeah.
though. So then you
Yeah,
don't have to go through the
exactly.
marketplace when
Yeah.
you start.
Exactly. Just have it where you just get it with the game. Makes perfect sense to me. Let's do that. Can we do that? Minecraft, Microsoft, knock knock. Hello. Great idea. Make it happen. All right, our next question. This is our fourth listener question, technically.
This is too much.
Hey guy. Oh, this comes from Starhammer 88. I love 88. 88 miles an hour. Is that what it's referencing? Is it when he's born? Maybe he's 88 years old. I don't know.
I don't know. I think
I
we'd have
do
to go
know,
back in
but-
time to figure out.
Going back in time.
Just stop.
I love Back to the Future. Anyways, his question is, hey guys, what is one ore you would add to Minecraft and what would its use be?
Oil. Then I could take all the villages in the name of the U.S. of A. Yeehaw! In all seriousness,
I like what
think
you did there.
another in-game currency would be cool. So something along the line of emeralds. Maybe there's different type of villagers that take different types of currency. So maybe a different villager set in a different village has a different currency.
What did I hear this correctly somewhere along the line that it was emeralds were actually supposed to be rubies?
Yes. I don't know where, but I've heard that, and it's true. Like, it's in the game
Yeah,
files.
I've heard that too. So maybe rubies.
Maybe. Yeah,
Right?
it'd be cool to have multiple
Something like
currencies,
that.
I think.
Yeah.
It'd
I
be
like that.
nice if emeralds weren't so farmable, because then you could use them as an actual between-player currency.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause
I
we
think
have
they're
to-
way too easy to get.
We
now.
have to
But
use...
wait, that goes back to villagers in the way they're made now.
But we have to... No, even before.
Yeah.
It's just
I
you
guess.
can't trade stuff like you can with diamonds. Like diamonds, one stack of diamonds gets you a stack of logs or something on Jericho. Whereas emeralds, it's like 32 emeralds gets you that.
Right.
And since you can stack to 64 and that's it, it's kind of like
Yeah, that
you
is
can't
true.
use that as a currency.
Inflation or something, right? It has something like that. All right. Well, my answer here. How about some type of like ore in the end?
Ooh, he wants an end update.
Yeah, maybe something that can give you the ability that's maybe like create tools that are on par with diamonds or something, but it gives you like immunity completely to Enderman
So
or
it's gold.
something that helps you with them.
So it's like gold with a piglin.
Yeah.
Gold
yeah,
armor.
something like that.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. I know we have the pumpkin head, right? The
Yeah.
jack-o'-lanterns, but just something like some kind of ore that you can find in the end. Maybe you got to dig down. Maybe you got to get close to the very bottom, and
Maybe-
you risk falling out.
Maybe you do this and then you craft it with a carved pumpkin, and then it makes it so you can see through easier.
Ooh,
So it's a see-through
great
carved
idea.
pumpkin
I'm
with
loving
just
that.
an ore in the end.
He just expanded on my idea. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Hire me, Mojang.
Yes,
I have good ideas
Call
once a
us.
month.
Hey, email us. Hey, email us, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that, Starhammer88. Thank you, Froggies. Thank you, John Derry.
Now
Appreciate
that we're
all
done
of it.
with all those questions,
There were a lot of questions. I
Whew.
enjoy the questions.
that was a
though.
lot of
Those
questions.
are fun.
Now it's time for the reason that we told you at the start of the show to keep
hey,
listening.
new listeners, this is it. This is the part.
The
what
moment
you've
you've
been waiting
all
for.
been waiting for. Everyone's favorite part of the show. HolyBookworm's Joke of the Week.
How can you tell when a clock is hungry?
When it goes back 4 seconds.
I'll let you think on that for a moment. Oh, yeah.
It's a timely joke.
I'm going to say it again, just in case you missed
We
it.
don't need to say it again.
How can you tell when a clock is hungry?
When it goes back 4 seconds.
It's kind of weird to do a spelling joke in audio.
We didn't have to say it twice.
I think so.
You underestimate our listeners.
I know they got it.
They're
But
asleep by
I
now.
find it funny to be repetitive with jokes. That's just me, though. Anybody else? Anybody? Hello?
I find it repetitive to be funny. Gosh, I screwed it up.
Dang
it. That did not go to plan. My words just did not work.
All right, little C. I think it's time for us to leave. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're tired of us.
All right, it's been fun. A lot of fun. Hope next time you guys can join us for the live recording. You hear all our bloopers, our silence, our awkward silence, all that
And I hope this
that
show
we cut out for
has
the actual
helped you
show.
fall asleep. Because I know it's working on me.
Well, this isn't going to release. We
Yeah.
usually release it on Saturday.
Yeah?
We did record this Friday night. It is getting late for us.
Wait, so you're telling me normal people don't just cut out the changelog section and play it as they try to fall asleep?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Does that work?
Oh, boy.
Good night, listeners.
We better go. We better go.
All right. Don't forget. Hey, we need your support. We really do. We really want to keep this going for a very long time, but I kind of need your support to make that happen. It's 99 cents a month. You can subscribe. I know you don't get a lot for that, but you do get to listen to our early episodes, right? Like 49 episodes. that are just gone unless you're a subscriber. They're there. We still have them. Got to pay that 99 cents a month. Easy peasy. You get that. Also, we recorded a whole bunch of after hours shows. That is just us rambling on about who knows what. All kinds of stuff. We don't
even know what.
Yeah, we had guests over there. We had an episode that was actually on video over there. And you threw a Twinkie at my head. You don't want to miss that content. It's so good. You get that being a subscriber too. So go do that. Find the subscribe link. It should be in our description right now. Whatever you're listening on, go down to the description. Find that link. Or, of course, you can go to theblockpartymc.com.
Got thoughts or questions? Reach us on Discord or at contact@theblockpartymc.com.
Thanks for listening. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta go to bed.
And I'm Little C. Bye.